Hello everyone, this is the Introverted Positron, and welcome back to Sonic Adventure 2, currently featured on the Nostalgia Nexus, or something in that order. So far, um, I've made it through about half of the Dark campaign. It's pretty good. Almost there. I imagine I'll probably be can this one probably 3, maybe 4 more episodes of this. Should be fun either way to finish this game. I'm looking forward to it. So we're just gonna jump straight back into the story. In regards to where everything lines up, Shadow just saved Rouge after she collected all the Chaos Emeralds that the government was holding in a vault. As you probably sort of know from the previous episode. I mean, I know that the recording for my first attempt for the recording for the last episode didn't work, and I already replayed all those levels for the second recording or second attempt at that. And I know the game audio also wasn't there, but I didn't have I just couldn't do it again. And at the very least, it was the gameplay was very much there, and my commentary was there, and nothing was completely messed up. And I'm sorry the game audio isn't there. It should be here now. I figured it out, as far as I know, and apparently I need an internet connection for a game that I'm not using the internet on. But anyway, we're gonna go straight into back into the Dark campaign. I'm not sure what level's next. I don't remember this campaign as well as I remember the Hero campaign. I probably played the Hero campaign a few more times.
I'm Shadow the Hedgehog, the one and only ultimate life form. That other hedgehog appeared while I was on my way to rescue Rouge. He's starting to irritate me. It's time to show my true power.
Right, so now I get to redo this fight again.
Hey, that's... That blue hedgehog again, of all places.
I found you, faker.
Faker? I think you're the fake hedgehog around here. You're comparing yourself to me? Huh? You're not even good enough to be my fake.
I'll make you eat those words. You can't get away this time. There's only one real Sonic.
Sure. I mean, yes, but
Bring it on.
he's not even trying to be you. Like, the plotline doesn't make a ton of sense. I mean, he's another hedgehog. That's pretty much it. I guess they were just literally going for a darker version of Sonic because they thought that'd be appealing to fans. And it's not a bad thing. I mean, at least they were trying to. Actually, might be a little bit bad thing. They were only focusing on their popularity, if that's true.
No time
You know what?
to hang out with the likes of you.
Game's still good. So I'm not gonna worry about that. Anyway, that was incredibly easy. Just gonna continue forward again. There actually should be a time limit on that fight.
Hurry and get back here right now before Iron blows up with you on it!
Blows up.
Chaos control!
Shadow, what do you think it's like on Earth?
The professor said his life was dedicated to all of those who live down there. He once told that the reason for his existence was making people happy through the power of science.
Interesting.
Shadow.
Maria, I just don't know anything anymore. I often wonder why I was created, what my purpose is for being here. Maybe if I go down there, I will find the answers. Maybe. Maria.
Why so melancholy?
That was so unexpected. So unlike you, Shadow, to come and rescue me. But your ability to use the chaos control certainly comes in handy.
You know, I didn't come to save you. I came back for the Chaos Emeralds.
Yeah, but then again, that's not the whole story, is it?
No, it's because you remind her of the
Are you sure?
Maria
We
somehow.
have 6 of the 7 Chaos Emeralds, you know.
It's more than enough for the demonstration. So let's get the show on the road.
Right. And now this cutscene.
Citizens of Earth, lend me your ears and listen to me very carefully. My name is Dr. Eggman, the world's greatest scientist, and soon to be the world's greatest ruler. Now witness the beginning of the greatest empire of all time.
Ha 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 ha. Alright. Now we see the moon get sort of straight in half. Okay, that actually makes like a decent amount of sense since it was created from an asteroid in the first place. Still doesn't really make sense. I mean, I have no idea how that would work. But, you know. I'm not gonna argue the physics in this game too much. It's not a legitimate problem when you're considering, especially since the game doesn't go for realism. But as I've said before, consistency is just something that's important to me. With games, especially if it's gonna at least try to make a plot, the plot should be consistent, and the mechanics in the game should be consistent. Otherwise, it just like gets weird. Yeah, 24 hours again. Now I gotta do a bunch of other things.
Why are you so upset? Well, that was really impressive. You've managed to create complete havoc on the whole planet. Does this now mean we control the planet and can do as we choose?
The cannon will take too much time to charge up. If you want to unleash its full potential, you'll need all 7 Chaos Emeralds.
Where in the world have you been?
Something happened?
Our threats fell on deaf ears.
Look at you, throwing a tantrum like a little kid. How totally embarrassing.
Don't forget your end of the bargain, fat girl. What about that last Chaos Emerald? We had a deal, right? So where is my emerald?
Here you go. I found this.
Why didn't you show me this before? What's this? Station Square saved from a life-threatening missile attack. The city has awarded its famed prize to the boy who saved Station Square. Miles Tails per hour was given the Chaos Emerald as a testament of his heroic deed at a ceremony held at City Hall. This makes things a whole lot easier. Hurry, go back to Earth and find them fast. I want that Chaos Emerald.
Oh, the lag in this game right now.
Soon enough, Maria.
Yeah, it's a little
This is
weird.
Rose reporting. Currently, I have not been able to confirm if Shadow is the ultimate life form or not. I will continue my research on Project Shadow and have a follow-up report very shortly. Just a reminder, don't forget about my jewels.
Yep, that's right. She's a double agent. And he might be something called the ultimate life form. Well, I don't know what's going on with that. I mean, my internet connection is really bad right now. It's been for the last week. It's just been awful. And this will be the only time. I'll see if I can cut it out. I don't think I'll be able to cut out those two, but I'll make sure it doesn't do that again. Yeah, this is identical to the other racing level. I mean, not in terms of the track, but in terms of like all the mechanics and everything. It's a harder version, but nonetheless, still the same idea. Yeah. I'm having no trouble with this. I had a moment at the start where I forgot. Okay, that was a little scary. Or I forgot the how to do the turns, but that's done now. Woo! Okay. Oops. That wasn't what I wanted to happen. I believe these levels are all about the time bonus. I mean, I just finish it as quickly as I possibly can, which is how you're usually supposed to play levels in these games, but usually you have other ways of getting extra points and whatnot. Here, it's pretty much coins and rings. I keep on doing that, and I don't know why. They're clearly rings. I mean, I know why, but I don't at the same time. That was interesting. Sorry, did you just see the way that that car literally just flew? Wow. So apparently the way I'm driving right now is just the way you're supposed to drive in this world, and I can't believe I missed that boost. Oh well. Maybe this is what more I'm thinking of, where the challenge is not to hit cars. Either way, there's definitely... Oh, okay. I lucked out. I don't know why that didn't give me a boost. Over the hump. There goes that car. That was, intriguing? Is maybe the word? Maybe? Amusing is probably a better way of putting it. I don't know. Damn it. I don't want to hit cars. I still have so much time. Like, there is no worries here. I know there was another challenge for this that required you to finish the course within a certain amount of time. Like, it gives you, I mean, that's the course in general, but with, like, a very small amount of time. I remember having a lot of trouble with that. Hopefully I won't anymore, but we'll see. Or I'll see if I end up doing it. Still haven't decided if I'm going to or not. There we go. Okay. I had a moment to panic there. And apparently that car is just phasing through the street now. The street is no longer tangible to anyone except me. I think Tails is coming up. Yep, there he is. Although, this makes no sense because if you remember, Tails was actually driving at the same point, at least in terms of the story. It might be a slightly different point. But he was driving to get to the president. Originally in the hero campaign. Yes! I did it! Okay. Good news is I never have to do that version of that level again. If I am going to go for completion. I think I will go for it, to be honest. But it might not show up for a few months in terms of the bonus. We'll see. Skyrail. Oh, yes! I forgot about this level.
Shadow, they're in that blue
Like, completely.
spotted at 11 o'clock.
Copy that. I'm in pursuit.
Yeah, you can do tricks like that at the end of pipes. Which I think I already showed at some point. Do I have? No, I don't have that ability. We. Go after that. No, the Chow box. I'm suddenly so sad. Okay, let's not do that. Right. No, no. Oh no. how do I... The whole thing just seems really messed up to me. Oh well. You know what? Maybe, just maybe, maybe. I'm gonna say maybe again. Might need that life. Just, you know, maybe. I see lots of things I should be checking out. Yeah. I think you do track onto it, but I forget just exactly how I'm supposed to make sure that that happens, which is slightly problematic. And I do notice the me up there. However, I have lost my opportunity to go after that, so I'm not going to even bother trying. And that is really annoying, especially since it's killed the music and all the audio in general. There we go. Should have gone for that. Oh well. I'm just not gonna even bother switching rails, just because it's really easy to kill yourself that way. And I realized I was hitting the wrong button there. Yeah, okay. That's weird then. I don't know why it wasn't tracking it properly last time. I realize that might sound weird when I'm talking. I have a canker sore on my tongue right now, which is annoying. I believe that's the right term. But yeah. So if you notice my talking having like almost like a lisp to it right now, that's why. I no idea where I'm going, although this looks like it might be a shortcut. Not a bad thing ultimately. Yep. I'm just progressing at the speed of sound. And apparently, okay, no. I don't even know what the point of that really was. No! Not worth it. No. Just like it all just... Okay, I have no opportunity. I literally have to be going slow in order to get... Okay. Now it's fine. But it wasn't before. Oh well. Again. Oh well. This might suck. It's a good thing I have so many lives just because like I have barely died at all in this campaign so far. That was a little closer than I would have liked. I really have to apologize for that. There's nothing I can do about it. There might be something in settings, but as far as I can tell, there's absolutely nothing I can do about it. That was pretty cool. Yep. Alright. The stuff is definitely happening right now. Oh yeah, this is like the Pumpkin Hill level. And assuming that's the way they basically have it organized, which seems to be the case, that means that next will be... What was next? Because there was that... Oh yeah, the pyramid. But no, I already did pyramids. Except for one with Shadow. Yeah, I didn't expect to explore.
Maybe I didn't try hard enough.
Exactly. You get me, Shadow. You get me. Yeah. I still have time for a few more levels. But anyway, I'm just gonna go feed my child the usual stuff, you know, the souls. Be back. So continuing with the story.
Doctor, they're heading directly toward us. What should we do?
Just sit tight. We've got more radar. There's no way they can get away. I don't know what they're planning, but I'll
Oh yeah,
That was pretty rough.
you'll remember this cutscene.
Let's go, Amy. Yeah.
Slightly different.
Thieves. Did you really think you would get out of here alive?
Come and get some, Eggman. Just leave it to me.
This time, as well as the Chaos Emerald, I call on you to destroy these pests. Come out, my servant.
Mm-hmm. Actually, it's awesome how they turn this on its head.
Now go and squash that blue hedgehog, Sonic.
I don't think Sonic had eyes back there, or at least not pupils. Terria, I don't even know what. Yeah, that is how it worked. And now,
When Sonic struck his head, he must have broken the restraining mechanism.
okay,
Piece of junk.
if it needs a restraining mechanism, then what in the world is this thing?
No!
Except now, yep, I get to fight it as Eggman. And this is not the same fight. This is one of the few, like, good boss fights with, this particular game style. So that's fun. Yeah. And then you just blow it up. It's that simple. But you have lots of opportunities to, like, fall off if you need to go into places where you can continue firing without too much worry. Like, it's good. It's nicely designed in that regard. I'll give them credit. There is some strategy to this boss. Although not that much. Like that. And done. It's over. That easy. Some strategy to the boss. I think it matters more in, like, boss rush than anything else. The pyramid opens.
For launch. Primary engine ignition on. Beginning liftoff countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shuttle liftoff.
Lift off. Once again, Sonic in space. Don't worry, that will not be the name of the episode this time. I don't know what the name of the episode will be yet. I'll figure that out later.
Hi, Doctor. How's it going? What? What do you mean they escaped? That's okay. I will go after them myself. Can you tell me the password for the space colony control? Tricking that old doctor is just too easy. All right, it's time to get to work. The password is Maria. Maria, I've heard that name somewhere before.
Yep.
Oh well. This is it. Research Project Shadow, the ultimate life form. Let's see now. What in the world is this? This can't be right. Just what is Shadow, anyway? guess I'll just have to take the last pieces of the Master Emerald.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Won't take that long. I think there's like 3 more levels. All right, let's do this.
Detector readings are reversed. Be very careful.
Right. It's actually quite different from Knuckles' version of this level. Now again, not a bad thing. I really don't like this one though. Oh well. It's not hard. Annoying, yes. Hard, no. It just mostly forces you to get another upgrade. Which it should be obvious which upgrade, especially since this is Rouge's last level. Oh, I remember the delays of that happening. When the game can't decide. There we go. It's like the bad version of Mario Galaxy. And the controls just switch on you all the time. Alright. Yeah, I just need to progress forward. Which I'm not sure where that is right now. Let's see. This might take me longer than I wanted to. At least there's no time limit. I mean, it is what it is. Oh, there it is. Iron Boots. Sudden Legend of Zelda. Like flashback there. When I said that. If you've played The Legend of Zelda, you'll know why. Anyway. That's semi-interesting. I have had the Emerald be in like meteors that are flying around this planet before. I just need her to punch properly. There we go. Now I can get off of this rock. To the green thing. Yeah, now I can break iron containers as Rouge. It's an improvement. Right? Oh, wow. I forgot about that. For whatever reason, this planet just does not have great gravity. See, consistency. Like, why wouldn't you do it this way? And why can't I find the emerald? Oh, great. Must be out here. I don't know where else it could be. I think those are the only 2 planets. Just hit that. Alright. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's out here either. Huh.
Detector readings are reversed. Be very careful.
Detector readings. Oh, I see. So in this level, it's like either the readings themselves are reversed, so it's like the opposite of what they're talking about, which I doubt, or the detectors probably give you a backwards message. Backwards message. So yeah. Oh, cool. Okay, yeah, there's definitely more to this than that. I've already spent 4 minutes on this level. That's never good. Just trying to think. I just don't see anything where I can like go anywhere else. And I mean, yeah. I'm not very happy with this level right now. Oh boy. Oh, I'm gonna have to relearn how to navigate this place. Been such a long time. Like, just look how awkward this is. I'm on the surface of the planet, but I'm still climbing it. Aha! I can just go over there, can't I? Like, I'm sure this is here for that specific purpose. No? Well, now I'm just sad. Why wouldn't it give me that opportunity? Oh well. I really, really hate this level. Such an awfully designed level. Hopefully this takes me somewhere interesting. To the half moon. I wonder if this is the moon that they broke apart. I mean, it's not. It's like an asteroid, but still, it makes me wonder. Actually, the part that's messed up is this is like taken directly from Knuckles' level. Like this section. Okay. Yay! Not annoyed at all. I mean, I'm just gonna break boxes. Break. 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 No, nothing. Oh well. And I'm gonna have to drop back down because now I have to look for the next one. Yeah, now I'm attracted to the planet by a gravitational pull. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything here. Not that I can tell because the controls are awful for this gravitational effect. Oh well. Go over there. Okay. That's a little unfortunate that it took me this long to see that. And by that is something I'm not going to actually tell anyone. If you noticed it, you probably know what I'm talking about. Okay, it had better be down here. It's down here! Not that far, apparently. What the? How am I supposed to? Okay, I guess it's in one of these boxes? Or bury? Ow. Okay, that was dumb of me. Alright. Oh no. Don't tell me I accidentally just died. I just died. I suck. Oh well. Now I have to look for it. Because it's moved somewhere. I mean, I honestly just don't care anymore. I just want to get out of this level as quickly as possible. And when you look at that, it's actually going to give me my wish. I think I know exactly where it is. Alright, that's done. I did it. It's done. I can relax in relative peace. And I believe we have time for one more level. Yeah.
I'm ashamed to call myself a hunter.
That's okay. That's okay. Yay, 30 goals. I made my goal. Yeah.
Long time no see, treasure hunter. Did you find my emerald?
That's a good one. Your emerald. Talking's a way to waste your time.
Briefly got there. Hopefully that didn't turn off like the the commentary or something like that. Quickly, this is just like last time. Basically the same fight since they have the same move set. Gotcha.
I have no choice but to fight now.
Sure. Whee! Where is he? There he is.
You're no ordinary thief.
I still think these fights are a little stupid just because it changes who wins, but it doesn't all at the same time.
Take this.
Oh, yay. I am at a disadvantage when it comes to that stuff.
My powers.
There. Done, done, done. I beat him.
Got those jewels.
It's all done. There we go.
Stop fooling around and give me back my emeralds.
What are you babbling about? You call yourself a hunter, attacking a lady? Shame on you.
What kind of lady goes around stealing gems anyway?
Those belong to me. Ah! Ah! What in the world?
Yep. He saved her.
Keep your hands to yourself. Don't touch me.
Is that how you say thanks to someone who just saved your life?
Yeah.
Saving my life. Don't think I owe you one. You just wanted to hold my hand, didn't you? That's why you saved me. You're such a creep.
This isn't a joke, you know. Think what you want, Batgirl. I was saving the Master Emeralds.
No matter what you say, it sounds crazy.
What?
Fine, then just take them. They stink like echidna stew.
If that's what you thought, you should have given me them in the first place.
It's kind of true.
Finally.
What?
I'm sorry if I hurt you.
We should get going.
Alright, well, that's done. Now we're on to something.
What's Rouge up to anyway? This is strange. It's showing energy readings from two separate Chaos Emeralds. Did they really think they could trick me with that fake emerald? Wait, Shadow. I'm the one who should be telling them the end is near, not you. Now is the time to end this long drawn-out battle and mark myself a place in history as the ultimate genius. If something happens to me, I'm counting on you to finish the job. Hurry! The moment for attack has come. It's now or never.
Alright. Cosmic wall. Perfect. Alright, I can do this. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Nope. Alright. Yeah, this place is like messed up. Which is kind of cool. I actually don't dislike this level at all. I'm just a little worried it's going to take me longer than I wanted to. So this might be a longer episode. We'll see. Not too much longer, like a couple minutes. Yeah, let's not get shot. Yeah, it's just not like how. It's just not how I like to spend my evenings. Wahahaha. I love that they used an electric one. It doesn't even affect like my weapons. Yeah, I don't even need that. Just blast through everything. I guess that's sort of the point of using a giant mech as a weapon. And yes, it is a mech. A less anthropomorphic. No, anthropomorphic is not the right term. Not in this case. What's the humanoid? Humanoid is the term I'm looking for. Then the usual mechs, but it's a mech nonetheless. Okay. It's good that I know where that is. It's a good thing the booster doesn't ever run out. Let's see. I feel like I should be able to go on there, but I'm definitely not going to chance that right now. Yeah. No, this seems pretty easy so far. Yeah, I can't believe this campaign's almost over too. It's crazy. Let's keep on going. What? Is it? Oh, okay, it's not that high. Alright. Yeah, I also want to break those boxes. Because I'm curious about what's in them. Nothing. I feel so special. And then there's stuff over here. I see that weapon, or that upgrade. I'm going to get it. Protection armor reinforces egg walker's body armor against damage. Health gauge is increased. Nice. I can definitely live with that. Alright. So far, so good. I love that these levels always have these portions. They're never difficult. Which is the funny thing. There we go. I'm just like rotating again. I'm rotating along. Oh, what? How did I get hit? Oh well. I mean it's easy enough. Kind of fun. Not the rotating part. That part of it kind of sucks actually, but oh well. Can't have perfect gameplay here now, can we? No, in all honesty, as much as I make fun of this game for some of its mechanics and physics and inconsistencies and story and basically everything. It is like it's a good game, especially for its time. I just think it's hasn't perhaps the greatest. But that's not really a bad thing. I think it should be appreciated for what it is, and I definitely do that. Of course, these are things I think I'm going to talk a little bit more about in my finale for the series, which, I mean, isn't that far away when you think about it. Whoa, why does the Chow symbol look so different right now? Does the key always rotate like that? I thought it was just like a solid blue color. Or maybe that's just in the GameCube version. Yeah. I mean, if I'm going to complete it, then I want that job to be as easy as possible. So yeah. Yep. It's really easy to do this level. I also really hope that I just get an A off the bat, because that would be awesome. That would make my life so much easier. I don't even know. Like, it's obvious that you're just supposed to walk underneath them. There we go. I could have gotten it perfect there. Didn't get it this time. Yeah. I don't know. Oh, shoot. It's not exactly what I wanted. Oh, well. Gotcha. Oh, wow. I cannot believe that this campaign's already almost over. I think it might be shorter than the hero campaign. Maybe not in terms of the levels, but in terms of the feel. Perhaps at the very least. Maybe I'm just exaggerating it a bit. I don't know. I guess the hero campaign was only 5 episodes? No, this is definitely shorter. I mean, this is episode 8, I believe. So yeah, no, it's shorter. Although I guess I did spend more time on the Chow Garden during the hero campaign. And don't worry, I'm not just done with that. I know I haven't been really focusing on a whole lot. As I've said before, I'm gonna focus on it my own time. So that will be the way that's gonna work. Yeah. There we go. Yay! Okay, I actually have no idea how much longer this level is. All I know is that I'm way over time. And hopefully this doesn't take too much longer. Wow, this is a long level. It doesn't matter. I'm having a lot of fun with this. I'm sorry that my commentary's a little lacking right now, at least in my opinion. Probably shouldn't be saying things like that, but nonetheless, I just feel like I need to mention it. Yeah. I'm still having a lot of fun. I'm just tired. That should end after the next episode. Like, the next episode of this series will be the last episode of the series where I should be like this. And then it should be better from there, hopefully, as long as things in my life get a little bit easier in regards to how I can manage my time and sleep schedule and all that stuff. which should be manageable. But shoulds are not guarantees, unfortunately. Oh yeah, extreme. Yeah, it's like too easy to rack up these scores. I'm wondering if I was supposed to like die at some point and I just haven't. Oh yeah. I completely forgot about this part. There we go. I hit it. Woo! I did it. I'm alive. Let's see how my score is. Knowing my luck, it's gonna be a B. Especially since I got no time score. Yep.
Piece of cake.
Sure. That sucks. How did it take me that long? Did I do that much like side? Oh, it's because of the hover portion. If I'd just fallen, I would have gotten that bonus. Either way, I'm gonna have to definitely end the episode here. Considering how much I'm already taken. So thank you everyone for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like the video, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, whatever you want. Those are all the things that are certainly possible. Remember, the constructive criticism is always welcome here. So please have a great day. And I will see all of you very, very soon.